Hi guys, it's Jen, FeralSpirit here, with some Feral Tarot. I feel inclined to do a reading collectively, so I shall. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. Take what resonates, leave the rest, please. You are responsible for your life choices. No matter what anyone else does, you are responsible for you. Alright, I've already done opening prayer, so let's get in it. What is a message that we need to know at this moment? Thank you. So we got the Hanged Man. This is somebody who has hit pause on themselves to contemplate things. Now they could be going into it, or they could be coming out of this contemplation space. I feel like somebody was given a truth that they are looking at and assessing. Definitely. Temperance and healing. So temperance is the balancing out of energies. It is reconciling energies. It's divine timing, as in everything happens with purpose and for a reason. So someone could be really thinking about, why am I going through what I'm going through? Is also a card of healing. So what is it we are thinking about in healing at this moment? Thank you. Stuff from the past. 6 of Cups. So I was today years old when I learned that Pluto is going retrograde. Well, we're retrograde yesterday. And so I was rather nostalgic about things that have happened in the past, which is usually comes in waves and layers. I'll think I've healed something and it will come back up again, and I will need to look at it again. And that is the energy I'm picking up from these 3 cards here. So someone's contemplating about things that they're healing in the past. 6 of Cups represents a sense of nostalgia. It could also be a soulmate, so it could have to do with, you know, your interpersonal relationships. Could be looking at how you are healing through them, or how you have healed after them. We have the King of Wands reversed. Very strong Sagittarius energy here. And Sagittarius energy is one without a filter. They say what they need to say. Some would describe them as blunt. And this is, you know, the higher vibe side of Sag, which is, you know, not to be blunt to just hurt people's feelings, but it is to just say what needs to be said, excuse me, in a direct way. The King of Wands reversed is masculine energy that isn't moving. Someone could be looking at why they are stuck. The King of Wands upright usually is a very confident energy, real, like I said, action-orientated, go-getting energy. With what I'm picking up here, it is somebody is looking at where they are lacking confidence to take action. And they're looking at their past to see what is attached there that is holding them back currently at the moment. 6 of Wands. That's a card of celebration, overcoming challenges, victory. Could also be a card of ego. With the King of Wands reversed, I do not get egoic energy, more like a healing of the ego. So that is a healthy ego and not too extreme, so that it's selfish in the sense of me, mine, I, but balanced in a way of how do I relate to we, us, and them. So this is great. I mean, it's great energy from where I'm sitting, what I'm picking up on. I feel a lot of contemplation, a lot of deep healing and deep thoughts. And it's overcoming these things. So it's figuring out how to balance this out so one can move forward. All right, what is the potential outcome for this energy? Should we keep going the way we're going? What is, oh, hold on. All right, why is the King of Wands reversed? I'm not going to take that card off the floor. Why is the King of Wands reversed? Thank you. Got 2. 10 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Interestingly enough, I kind of want to point this out to you guys. So, like I said, this is an action card, and this King of Wands in this deck, this is Magic Gate Tarot. Usually this is action energy, and this is what the holdup is. Somebody is looking at, why am I not moving forward? What is holding me back? Where am I lacking confidence to take action? Now with the King of Pentacles, normally most decks, tarot decks, the King of Pentacles is a very solid, stable, masculine energy. It's taking action in one's earthly things, tangible things. It's like working, projects, very tactile orientated. So what's interesting here, and what I wanted to show you guys, is because this King of Pentacles is riding what is 2 ferocious wolves. It's awesome. So it's putting an end to lacking this confidence and realizing one's own stability. We also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, and that is moving forward in an emotionally balanced way. Usually it is, you know, action or Emperor energy that moves the chariot, that drives the chariot. These 2 tigers, they are sitting still. They are just chilling. And then we have this energy up here where it's breaking this chain. Well, you don't actually see the chain being broke, but that's what I'm picking up, is a breaking of this chain. So setting oneself free. What? There's definitely an end to insecurity here, for sure. That 10 of Swords, that's a, you know, the worst is over energy. It's, you know, you can't really fit anymore. Swords. It's an ending. With sword energy, that is thoughts, communications, which could be lies we tell ourselves, truths we tell ourselves, but it's overall it's an end to insecurity. The King of Pentacles upright is very stable energy. So what where does the, it's great that we can move out of this, but where does the focus need to be on the healing? So we can get a little heads up. We're already contemplating things. Where do we need to focus at? All right, King of Cups reversed. The King of Cups upright normally is an energy. Normally, King of Cups keeps his feelings to himself. He feels very deeply, but keeps it all in. With this being reversed, and I'm being really, 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 really drawn to the owl here. Somebody is being wise in their feelings. They are healing themselves. They're healing the past and overcoming their challenges that they are currently in, where it deals with insecurity, lack of confidence, lack of yang energy, the movement of things. They're putting an end to that, and they're realizing their security and their stability, but also how it's attached to their feelings. This could have somebody definitely up in their head about things. I myself have the last few days been just super anxious and in my headspace. It's so just loud in the last 24 hours. So, and that could, and I'll be so real. I am dealing with these things right now. This energy of contemplating my attachments in the past and where I need to still heal at because they are holding me back. So this is pretty awesome energy as well. And as a collective, we all tend to have ebbs and flows at the same time. Some of us create waves and crash together. The rest of us flow together with the ebb and the flow. So, you know, that's why we say take what resonates, leave what does not. So with this King of Cups reversed, it's definitely somebody coming to terms with their feelings. They're putting an end to holding back their feelings. I have a feeling there's going to be a communication here. What is this King of Cups reversed feeling? What is this King of... Now, I'm also picking up on, I heard manipulative. King of Cups energy could be like head games. It could be, you know, manipulative energy with deep feeling, if that makes any sense. It's like they're so emotionally invested in the outcome. Now, I'm not condoning manipulation by any means. But they're so emotionally invested in the outcome that they get there. With the Ten of Swords and the King of Cups here, I am reading an end to that. This person's stable. They're realizing this energy is realizing its stability and its security, and that it don't need to do these things. It's realizing where it's being held back at. Whether this you, someone you know, the stability is coming. So what is this King of Cups? What is this King of Cups reversed about? Please clarify. Got 3 cards there. Oh, okay. So we had the Wheel of Fortune. Excellent. That's a change of fate. That is, you know, karma going where it needs to go, if you believe in karma. Strength is like that 6 of Wands. I feel a very strong tie between strength and 6 of Wands. That is overcoming the challenges in a graceful way. On this deck, this is death riding a bull. So it's being strong enough to put an end to things with that Ten of Swords there. Now, the other card that came out is the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely some form of communication here that changes things and helps someone release stagnation. They're putting an end to the things, whether it's, they're putting an end to the emotional aspects that are holding them back and overcoming them. So what, okay. Queen of Cups, aw. So that's a really balanced energy. The Queen of Cups upright, it's very intuitive, it's really nurturing energy. She is, she's like happy, but like a genuine happy. She's just like, all right. I feel like I love you, and I love you, and I love you. It's very nice energy. There's definitely a balancing out of the feminine and masculine, the, you know, action and receiving, waiting energy here in oneself or in someone you know, which is awesome. This is all very, it feels like tough, but like tough like when you're hiking and you've hit some marsh and, oh, better yet, you're at a music festival. It's a big circle. You know, if you cut across the middle, you can get to your friend's camp space, but you're barefooted. You don't know what's in the middle, and you just go through it anyways. So, it's that kind of energy where it's like, I'm going to go through it, even though it's tougher, it'll still lead me to success and to the connection I'd like to be at. But it's kind of like that. It's like, I'm going to trudge through this, because I know it will get me where I gotta go. I don't know about y'all. Sometimes I only see one way, and it tends to be the hard way, and then somebody comes taps me on the shoulder, and I go, you know, you could have done that a whole nother way. And I'm like, oh, no, I did not see two roads ahead of me. I only seen the one. So, trial by fire usually for Jen here. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Oh, so 6 of Swords. Now, I personally have been doing a lot more studying and research into such things like numerology. So, 6s for me are usually earthly matters. Okay, these are things that when I see 666, it is things that you can attach to. All right, now whether that is healthy or unhealthy, that's between you and God. You know, is it hurting you? Is it hurting someone else? Do you define that as healthy? So this is something that has been holding you back in your 3D life. This is something that is healing. The Six of Swords, that is healing energy. That is right up here with this Temperance. There's so much healing happening right now, whether it be for you or for someone else. So good job. Kudos. This is excellent. Pay attention to what you are attaching yourself to emotionally. Pay attention to where your emotions are. Maybe you're holding back too much emotionally and not expressing enough. Maybe look at your motivation for what it is you're doing, what it is you're attaching to. That is where the healing is going to be, whether it's the past. I don't feel like a holding on. I don't feel like it's like I'm holding on to something. I feel like it's something that was dealt with and now you have to readdress. It's like when a wound's almost done healing, but it gets just that little bit of irritation around the edges. It's not quite there yet. Maybe a few more days. So it's definitely going to balance out. This could be an apology, and the reason I'm picking that up is because with the Six of Swords and that Seven of Swords, I'm feeling like a Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords, excuse me. Six of Swords, Ace of Swords. I'm picking up a Seven of Swords energy, which Seven of Swords is escaping a situation that has you in your head. It is getting away from deception, betrayal. It could be deception or betrayal. So I'm feeling like it's an apology of some sort, especially with that Queen of Cups there. Or it could just be forgiving oneself. Yeah, forgiving oneself. That is totally spot on. That was like, it gave me chills in my arms. so whatever it is you're not forgiving yourself for, please do so. It's definitely going to work in your favor. I have a feeling this, like I said, this wound is almost healed. It's a little irritated around the edges. A few more days. Be back to feeling emotionally balanced. Anything else we need to know about this energy? Is this forgiveness towards ourselves? Or forgiveness in general? Seven of Wands. That's a protective, defensive energy. Guarded. Someone could be very guarded. And that is what they are working on, is letting their guard down. Another energy I'm picking up from here is someone's protecting their feelings. They're healing, but they're protecting their feelings. What is this Seven of Wands about? Whoa. Okay, alright, so yeah, that's this not communicating. 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, very authentic energy. It's very truthful. It's very authentic. I like that word to describe the Queen of Swords. When she's upright, she's very authentic. I say she, but it's a very authentic energy. So the 10 of Wands, that is a burden. It is carrying around something that is, like I said, cutting across, making things hard. It's a struggle. This is realizing that without this healing, one cannot be, it's too much of a burden to be their authentic self. And that is why they are protecting their feelings. That is why they need to look at the healing, or have been. The hangman, that's like a timeout. I'm putting myself in timeout. I need to think about some stuff. Now they could also be having an epiphany. I feel like this is more of a pause type energy. Yeah, it's a burden not being our real selves. It literally, I feel like we disappear piece by piece when we are not being true to ourselves. And you can do that in a Queen of Cups loving way that's still you protecting yourself, not from harm, but just protecting what it is you have worked so hard on healing. It's okay to protect your feelings, but to do so in a defensive manner gets you nowhere. You just end up defensive, and the other person is offended, and it's hard to climb walls. And if you don't have to have such a high wall, then don't have one. This is also fighting one's feelings against being authentic. So it's a burden, though, to not be in that authentic energy. And someone's realizing this, and that is what they're working on. All right, anything else? The real me. The real me. Who is the real me? Meditation question, yo. Who is the real me? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's figuring this out. It would be quicker to go through the brush to get to the other campsite. And that is what this person, this energy is saying, is I'm just strategizing how to do this in a way that isn't too much of a struggle. Quit fighting your feelings. That is something, that is just, it's like, it's with that King of Cups reversed and that King of Wands, it's like I can't fight them anymore. But in the sense of not acknowledging past wounds. Yes, you've been hurt, but have you forgiven it? Have you forgiven yourself in the situation? Have you forgiven the person you're blaming or the situation you're blaming? A lot of people, have a hard time with blaming God, but it's like, I can't pretend to understand how to make all this work like it does. So for me, it was really easy to forgive whatever I thought God had slighted me on. It's that sort of energy. It's working with forgiveness and acceptance and letting it go. When we don't fight, in my experience, when I do not fight my feelings, I find I am able to communicate better. I am able to move through them quicker. It's a little harder, to motivate myself to deal with them as they're coming up, and in a healthy manner that doesn't bleed all over everybody. I still bleed all over everybody occasionally. But it's taking that hangman period, that pause, to work through the time, to work through that, so that it gets lesser and lesser each time to work through. I just keep seeing like a small cut with red around the edges, where it's like it's an almost healed cut, but it's still got that irritation around the edges. With, keep caring for it. Four of Swords, yeah. That's healing, taking a rest, thinking about things. There's definitely an ending here. It feels more like an ending within oneself to whatever is being toted around from the past. Whether it be in a relationship with someone, whether it be, family dynamics, whatever it is. It could be from years ago at that one job that you had that one time. That one person said that one thing. I mean, it is insane, some of the stuff we hold on to as humans. Which is, like I said, this is something that you are you're aware of, that you struggle with, and it is something that you are continuously working through and overcoming the challenge of it. This is like big, I find it very interesting how I move the cards apart. This is a huge shift in your energy. Doing what you're doing, working through the emotional stuff that you are holding on to, that we are holding on to. This is a huge shift. I'm sorry about that. Five of Wands, conflicted, yeah. It's going to make you awkward for a minute, but you're figuring out how to get through it. That is what I see here. If this helps, I hope it does. And if it does, cool. Share it with people you know that might resonate with. Yeah. I'm not getting anything else. So with that, so thank you very much for your support as well. And I will see you soon. Blessings.